Hey happy viewers! In today's video we'll be seeing how to plant a herbaceous peony bulb and some facts and tips to grow these magnificent flowers. Peonies are exquisite flowers that are great in garden and as a cut flower. They're notorious for the difficulty in growing them, and here in Australia, you can grow them only where the winters are cold. But don't be intimidated by these facts. With the right technique, you can get them growing and living for more than 50 years. There are two types of peonies. One is the herbaceous peony, which dies in winter and comes back in spring, and the tree peony, which retains the woody stem in the winter and sets the leaves in spring. Today we are planting Felix Crousse, which is a herbaceous peony. This peony requires cold winters and a full sun position in summer to flower well, and in case of extreme hot afternoons it requires shade. So I'm really not able to find such a position in my garden. That is the reason I'm going to be planting this in a pot. So I have taken this pot with the weave pattern, which looks really cottagey and should be apt for growing this peony. Herbaceous peonies are susceptible to root rot, so planting them just in the potting mix is not a very good idea, because when we start to water the peony regularly, soil is going to harden more and more, which is something the peony will really not like. For the first layer, I've taken some soil from a garden and mixed it with fine rocks that enables excellent drainage. And then we'll be topping it off with potting mix. Peonies prefer slightly acidic to neutral soil with the pH ranging between 6.5 and 7. So if your soil is too acidic, amend it by adding lime. And if it is too alkaline, you can amend it by adding some sulphur. If you're planting your peony bulb directly into the ground and you think the soil quality has to be improved, you should be doing it now by adding good quality compost. It can be your homemade compost or a store-bought one. Or you can also choose to add blood and bone, which is peony's favorite. Today I'll be using this blood and bone organic fertilizer, and will be working it into the top layer of my soil. Once you prepare the soil, make a small hole and place the tuber with the eyes facing the top. The highest bud should be planted only 1.5 to 2 inches deep. Same rule applies when you're planting the bulb directly into the soil as well. The best time to plant a peony bulb or a barrow tree peony is in the fall or in winter. In places where you do not have cold winters, this can be mimicked by adding cold water or ice cubes, and please make sure that you're doing this step only when the plant is dormant. I read this piece of information on the plant card in which this bulb had come. I've not tried this method, so if any of you have tried this, please let me know how you went in the comment section. It is exactly 12 days after I've planted the peony, and it is starting to peek out of the soil now. I'm super excited for this one, but I know I should not be expecting too much in the first year of planting. But in the second year, I think it will not be too much to expect a flower something similar to this one, but in a pink color, of course. So let's wait and see. I hope this was useful to you. To receive updates on how this peony is doing and all of the plants that you've planted so far, please subscribe and hit the bell icon to receive notifications. Thank you for watching. Let's learn, support, and inspire through our gardens. Happy gardening!